Whoa, here she comes. Watch out now, she'll chew you up. You know, this game, they should have DLC in which you have to eat Daryl Hall and John Oates. So hello everybody. This is attempt number 2 at doing a stream. The first attempt we did Ape Out, and I gotta tell you, I was rocking it. I actually made it to, almost completed the 3rd level in an hour. Unfortunately, no one could hear what the hell I was saying, because I accidentally muted my mic, so TJ was having a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, and like I didn't do it with the knowledge of that, so it was hard for me to keep it.
I had no knowledge either. I thought people could hear me. But you know what? Actually, it's a happy little accident, because instead of an ape going amok, now we have a bull shark. And this game is actually relevant because it was released like 2 days ago.
Yes.
And
one of the first big new modern shark RPGs.
So, is there a way to play this from the very beginning? Because oh, yes, okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with a new shark, because well, it'll become obvious right from the start. So in this game, we're playing a bull shark, which is not quite true, because this shark is apparently a Pokemon. And you can actually become a Megalodon and other weird sharks.
Yes. You are a
the Cajun Queen.
metamorphic shark.
So the game is framed as one of those
known by his fellow
History Channel
anglers
shows
as Scaly
like
Pete.
People.
They're the hunted sharks. I hunt
Yes,
sharks.
and
It's in the blood. There was somebody better at this, you'd be following down, yeah?
Really should lower the volume.
Oh, people we got a lot of wrong
This guy
ideas about
is
sharks.
a psychopath.
So I just say how we gotta coexist. Now, how you gonna coexist with that shark, huh?
Yes.
Shark
I
is
like
one
that
of the
little
one
on the
time.
bottom right
Let's
there.
keep
You have the bug there for the channel.
What I do, I consider a sacred honor.
And it's actually kind of
And,
important,
like,
because the entire game is sort of like Bastion, in which you have a narrator talking about what you're doing.
Several deaths reported. Shark can be identified by rusty harpoon embedded in flank.
Get the f*** out of my way. Got a job to do.
This guy's like a mix between Captain Ahab and Quentin.
I've heard people describe him as the Tiger King of sharks.
So we're not playing a great white, we're actually playing a bull shark.
This is an adult bull shark. Fast, fierce, and armed quite literally to the teeth. She has little to fear here in the Knolls.
I actually
muscular
inverted it and it was
marvel
almost
confidently
unplayable.
moves through its watery water.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a grouper. It's time. Oh.
And all these other fish are like, it's fine, I'm just glad it's on me. Ah!
The only problem I have is that it's very finicky with the tutorial, whether it actually registers. Punk. Get another. So whack someone across the head with your tail. Oh, there we go.
Exhibiting behavior more common to a thresher shark, this bull makes creative use of her powerful tail.
Am I going the wrong way? I think so. Knifing through the water.
You got a knife.
Can't go that way. Or did I go the wrong way? I think I just went... Yeah, that's why I went the wrong way. Get in there. Sorry, honey. And this is a female shark. Oops.
Ooh boy, barfy.
Yeah, it's not until we get to open water it becomes less... We also have to get used to being an adult shark again. Bang, bang, bang. That's how a shark opens the door. Get to the surface, the knife. Woo! That's breaching. Now, there's something else about this game.
A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans.
This is not
that
very
the ocean
biologically
remains
accurate.
a wild and untamed
For example, sharks
domain.
can't do this.
The bull performs an
Sharks
You can
cannot
do-
do this.
of an orca, cruelly
you can do
imprisoned
straight up
and put on
acrobatics
display
in this
a
game.
marine park
The
stunt
thing is
show.
that I think this. Oh, hey. I think I'm gonna. Hi.
The bull's speed is astounding
I'm just
for
gonna
a large marine predator.
Sharks also. It's very hard for them to do this.
No, I see sharks dive onto boats all the time and just sort of destroy everyone on board.
Sharks don't have sonar.
Oh no, you sank the
A
boat.
breaching shark is a rare,
my heart bleeds for these poor
calorie-intensive
humans.
spectacle.
See, great whites can actually do that. They can do this. But they do it very rarely because it takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
So they only rarely do it. And of course, sharks can't do this. They don't have sonar.
There's a whole giant list of things that sharks cannot do in this game, but it's still fun.
Well, I think I'm willing to bet you this was originally supposed to be something like an orca, but people like orcas. Orcas are mammals, and they've figured out that they're not. See, this is what I don't like. I'm doing what it tells me, but it's not registering. It only registers once.
Hold right trigger and
Hold
press.
on an object.
duh.
Yeah. First, let me get close to it. Okay, now I lock on. And I swing my... See? And it doesn't even have to connect. This is the only part of the game in which... There one.
There you go.
more.
Yeah. That registered.
Hi. There. Oh, I think I have to lock on with my teeth before I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, guess what I'm gonna do now?
Kill the beachgoers.
Yeah. You and your unicorn floaties. Wants me to view the log first. There is, and I'm gonna talk about this later.
While it
The
is
only
well
thing,
known that
the only thing I
sharks
wish
feed on
it was they made the
mollusks,
humans
fish,
more
and
realistic.
seals.
They look like
Less discussed is their propensity to feed on feed.
they look like life dolls, you know. I would appreciate it a lot more if they looked more realistic. Up the Gorn a little bit. Oh, him and his little boat? Yeah. No. This is my land. Thank you.
Just the amount of ridiculousness they pack into this game is so fun.
Oh, hi. Let me do something here. Let me go down
Gotta
to the
get
bottom.
2 more of them.
And just... there's your floaty unicorn. This is what you get for floating in a unicorn.
It must be emphasized that this sort of targeted violence is quite
Now,
unusual.
when you
for a
attack
shark.
humans, it brings out the hunters. So,
That
do you
shark
ever
is a
see,
good whack on
you
their
ever
nose.
play
Go
Castlevania
get him,
Symphony of the
Chan.
Night?
Yes.
So, this game is very much like that. This game gives you a
How
taste
you
of
doing
power,
there, shark?
because this is a fully evolved bull. Well, not fully evolved, but it's able to take on... Yes, thank you. Take on these things with no problem whatsoever.
She's saying hi.
Keep on the boat there. Come on. Just remember, this is supposed to be a shark doing this.
Got Chan.
Hi.
Kenny, knock him down, partner.
Oh, no, you're not getting away. For one thing, you have to eat for food, so guess what? The other thing that's physics impossible here is that anybody who knows anything about guns,
Sure.
bullets can't penetrate the surface of water. They cannot go down. If you're being shot at, all you have to do is, in real life, is go underwater a little bit. Not even about, maybe a foot, or even less, and the bullets will be defeated by water. They can't really. They lose all of their momentum and they become harmless. Here, they can hit you under. Let me just bang your boat a bit.
I don't know. Like, I don't know that reality is the goal of this game.
Yeah, I'm saying that's fine. Or else it would. If you can defeat bulls just by going a foot underwater, it would remove all the challenge.
The moment at which your shark does like a pirouette in the air and takes 3 guys out of the boat with them,
or takes out boats with its tail. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just whack it with my tail and just knock it down that way. Oh. Hi. So, anyways, getting back to Castlevania. Jump up. There we go. Get in the boat. There we go.
Catch me to shock myself.
So in Castlevania, you play Alucard with all of his powers. So this is basically the same equivalent of when Death comes and says, "Nope, sorry, it's ours."
takes away all your gear. Yeah.
He kills him.
Let's get her up on
No, not Scaly Pete.
So now,
on board the Cajun Queen, Scaly Pete
you don't play
looks
as
over
Mama
the
Shark
catch
anymore.
of the day.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right. But this ain't D-Shark. Not the one I was looking for.
How do you know?
How I know? Not big enough. This look like a mega to you. Oh, well, looky here. She's on for me.
Now, this is actually bull sharks do have live
How your
young.
mama in
They
there?
give birth to live young, so at least this isn't a stretch.
But why'd you do that?
So I can identify her next time I see her.
Why would you do
spear
this?
her.
Of course, he isn't counting on you to bite off his arm.
The tiny pup responds with an instinct for survival.
You maybe want to turn on the camera.
Shit that this guy puts himself through. Would you watch this show? I think. They have a show about capturing trout.
Nah, I wasn't really all that into these types of shows. I worked at Diz Sporting Goods in the thick of the Duck Dynasty years, right before it turned out that one of the dudes was a big old racist and got basically canceled for it.
Okay, so that is the game. Oh yeah, and there's his hand. And now you play as the baby shark.
Start from nothing and build your shark empire to become a king shark.
Yeah, so it's also completely boring. It's not until you become a teen. So we're gonna go back to here. Now you're a teen shark and you have some powers. And this is where you actually get to start attacking people.
Fish higher.
So this over here is your
able to
lair.
traverse a variety of
One of
waters.
the few. This is where you evolve. Really, it's not evolution; it's mutation. Let's see. Da-da-da. Jolton Joe's complete dead. Okay, so we also have a like any open world game.
Kind of regular dad Flamingo Joe's.
And it's a journey of revenge. You're on a lifelong quest to get revenge on Scaly Pete.
So one thing I noticed about this game, I don't know if happens here. Here we go. Look at this. There's a broken down nuclear plant there. The water is green. There's something not quite right about this world. Oh, hi. I'll just give him a shot. There's something not quite right. Now, this is basically Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, there is something definitely wrong here. So, if this is Gaia's lament, then you are Gaia's vengeance come to life. And guess what? It's time. And these, you know, I'm doing them a favor. Look at this water that they're swimming in. Jesus Christ. They deserve to die. If I'm not going to kill them, you know what's going to kill them is the pollution. Boom.
There are entire banks full of wharfs and stuff just under
They
the
should
water.
be thanking me. Oh, hi.
They don't look like they're into it. They don't
This
seem
is
to
probably the most
appreciate the
exciting thing they've
favor.
had all week.
They don't seem to appreciate the favor.
Is there still any? No. Oh yeah, you can
Bounty
go
on
on
the
land
line,
for a
the
little
shark
bit.
hunters get
But you better
serious
get back
about
in.
finding our bull shark before kickoff.
This is what I hate. When you flop, sometimes it'll turn you around and you have to reorient your camera to make sure that you're going in the right
Scourge
direction.
of the swampland. Bayou Willie.
You think you're gonna hurt me? Oh,
I wonder if that's a reference to Bayou Billy.
ah! I gotta eat some cat. Oh wait. There's no way I can. Did I? Oh.
Throwing
So
caution to
how in
wind,
the world does
big
it?
fish
Yeah. Well,
escalates its battle against Port Clovis.
so I'm part electric eel now, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
But here's the thing. First I have to evade their shots, but also I have to start eating fish to get my life back.
Yes.
Nobody expects the shark get position.
At this point, it needs to focus on self-care, such as meditation or in-home
Oh,
spa
boy.
treatments.
I don't know. Hey, oh, that's the other thing I like about this game. You do get wounded, and the wounds stay there. Like, look at my fluke. Eat this guy quick.
Ah!
It is too often
gotcha.
that man views majestic beasts like the bull
Respawn.
shark
Your
as a
chum.
dangerous inconvenience.
Respawn. So, one of the good things is that I think I live
Swimming
on
at a waste disposal site heightens your risk of a shark attack. Not to mention all varieties of diarrheal illnesses.
Bioelectric teeth. I can't afford it yet. I am 5 points too low for my teeth. But we can take a second to look at the scars. They're all on the right side of my body. Oh wait, that's one of them's a scar that the main Villa Scaly Pete gave me. So let's talk about what's been going on.
Yeah, so Civilization 6 is the new free game on Epic Game Store.
Which, not so coincidentally, coincides with the fact that they released a new Frontier Pass.
Yeah, 8 new civilizations, some new mechanics, all that jazz.
There we go. Oh, I can upgrade it too if I want. Yep. Oh, I already have it. Well, I'm gonna upgrade it.
Ah, bioelectric teeth, as sharks have.
Now, the DLC actually costs $40, which means I'm not going to be buying it anytime soon.
It is basically a full expansion.
Yeah. But that's the reason why they're able to release it for free, because the money is not going to be in the game itself. Oh, don't worry, you'll join your wife soon.
Those other people are like, oh.
Oh, there's an alligator. Well, guess what, Mr. Alligator? You threatened me long enough. Now, creatures that are red, I mean, they actually fight back.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you something. These guys harassed me as a pup, and I'm not taking it anymore. Hello, Mr. Alligator. You remember me now, don't you? You don't remember me having teeth that give electric shocks. I know the alligator's thinking, wait a minute, this is not biologically possible! Oh yeah, you can eat their chunks.
Eat them chunks.
Where are you? Oh, it's a muskellunge. Muskellunge is also attacking. They're also much lower.
Yeah.
Okay, back to those humans. Actually, in this case, it's actually very appropriate for me to do that. So, this is faster than any shark.
Flamingo
Well,
boat.
actually, great whites can go at 4 knots at max.
Shark facts.
And one thing about the Civilization expansion is that it's been getting mixed reviews.
Is it already out?
Yeah, it's been released.
the only
And people are
place to
having
get a decent
problems
size rate
downloading.
that don't have me on that.
Oh,
Do not
level
serve
6.
me.
Well, okay. Which means I have to go back to my little cave, wherever that is. Where is my cave? Birds of passage. Oh boy. What a dump. Destroy the target. Oh, why not? Okay. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, people have been having trouble downloading it or registering it or something like that. So it's been getting some very mixed reviews on Steam. Now, I have to be careful, but my threat is not quite up there yet, so I'm just going to chow down on these ones here.
A lot of people are saying it's because Mac isn't supported.
What?
Mac isn't supported.
Our bull shark is unaware. The noose around its neck tightens, thanks to a crack team of shark hunters.
Apparently, it was said somewhere that it would be for Mac and Linux.
I just realized they made this sort of like Saints Row or Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, you do enough attention, the cops are after you, except these cops have harpoons. So you have to lose them.
Yeah, so a lot of the down votes are because it said that it would be for like supported on PC, Mac, and Linux, and like basically nobody that has Mac or Linux is able to play this. Because I was like, why would people hate more content for Civ? It's because the Mac.
I'm not so anxious. You know, I can wait.
Humans' attention spans are
I
short.
think this hunted
They've already
barracuda's
forgotten
target,
about
yeah.
the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty.
No humans are going to avenge you. You're just a barracuda.
He's a hunted barracuda.
Yeah, it's hunted by me. What is that?
It's a pretty big barracuda, though.
The barracuda frequents the waters around Trash Island, where they enjoy a steady
Hey!
diet
You
of
killed my
hypodermic
father, you son of a
pregnancy
bitch!
tests.
Where's that muskellunge?
For
Oh,
sale.
there he is. Hey! It's another barracuda. Oh yeah, and some of them you have to thrash.
But yeah, I mean, like, I wonder how many people that would want to play Civ 6 didn't already have it before it became free on Epic Game Store.
We discussed something similar about Gears Tactics. There are people who would never have given it a chance had it not been free on Game Pass.
Sure.
And there's a lot of people who've heard of this Civilization thing, but never gave it a try. And to be honest, this Civilization 6, is the best Civilization that's been released in over a decade. landmark.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is their way of saying, give it a try, and if you don't like it, well, guess what? You didn't spend anything on it. All you did was spend some of your time. Let's go to... Oh, did I take him out? Yes, it looks like I killed him. Okay.
Nice.
I didn't even realize, like, well, all humans look alike to me, so...
Well, that's just rude.
That's speciesist. So, you know, if it brings new fans, way to go. Hungry for hobos. Well, you know, I say homelessness is a problem, and this is the most efficient way of solving it. They'll have new homes in my belly. And you know what? You know how long it takes for a shark to digest people? They'll be in a warm place for a very long time. What's that? Sounds like someone's after me, but Are there bull sharks in the bayous? I find it hard to believe. So this is where the map is going to help out. Right. Where are they? Oh. I see. I have to go around. I mean, I could attempt to just leap on the land and go through it, but it's deliberately janky, so you have to take the effort to just make the trip around. While ignoring these tiny little turtles and catfish.
Mm-hmm.
I am looking. Look at this. Jaws is... Oh, I ran out of energy. Jaws is jealous. Oh, shoot. Do I have to actually go on the land? Oh, well. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing the homeless worry about when they're on land.
That would be terrifying if a shark just jumped 30 feet out of the nearby waters and just, like, bit
Oh, you're in the
bit
water
your friend
already.
in half.
Now, actually, this isn't a new concept. There was a game, the Atari 2600, I think it was, called Jaws Unleashed, in which you basically play Jaws. It's basically this. 8-bit goodness.
Yeah, but this one has, like, a ton more depth to it.
Well, obviously.
Like, they went out of their way to, like... First off, the environments are fantastic. Like, I've seen, like, there's about 8 different regions in this game, and they're all very different from one another. And, they're gorgeous as well. Like, even for as scummy as this area is, it has a whole bunch of...
You thought you were safe on land.
It has a bunch of personality to it, you know, like as you showed off with the nuclear power plant in the background and the giant skyscraping city on the other side of the bay from the power plant.
Like I said, there's a message.
So it's fun.
Because, little spoiler, Scaly Peak goes completely off the deep end. It tries to pollute the entire bay just to try and get you.
Humans, am I right?
Yeah. This is basically a power fantasy, isn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, aside from the cannibalism, who wouldn't want to have electric teeth murdering people from within? Or hobo. Sharks have a different idea of homelessness. They call it dessert. Hi.
Say what you want. Them hobos, good workers. Unlike my so-called son, Kyle. That's why I paid
Poor
him to
Kyle.
stay on the lookout for that shark.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything about Scaly Pete and his kid, but let's just say Scaly Pete is the best father. Oh,
Scaly Pete seems like a wonderful person.
cops are after me. I mean? I don't care if I snack on a turtle. Or a catfish. Hey, I missed the catfish. Okay, let's see if there's anything nearby, collectibles. Completed. What is that? Oh, nutrient cache. So it looks like I want some Doritos.
Shark Doritos.
Yeah, when I open up those things, it looks like Doritos pop out.
I haven't seen it before, so I'll have to.
Where are you? You should basically. Here's the thing: you can't find him. The only reason why I appeared on my map is I must have swum over it or something. I didn't see it.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.
Oh, wrong way. So what else is going on?
Konami made a new Spotify account and put like 12 albums of the entire Castlevania series on it from the Castlevania soundtracks, which is just fantastic because the Castlevania music is some of the most iconic music in video games, I think. And they went like all the way back to the very first game and like an arranged soundtrack of it, all the way up to Symphony of the Night, all the way up to the Xbox multiplayer one that they did, which featured a ton of like remastered tracks, and even some of the DS games. So it was really cool. Like it was.
Okay, here, get some.
It's literally like.
We're gonna get some Scooby.
30 years worth. Oh yeah. It's literally like 30 years worth of music.
Protein caches like this
Doritos
one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein
I want some Doritos,
intake.
damn it. Oh, more humans. For you, tastier. Just think, flamin' hot Dorito human. You think you're a flat? Too far on land. It's like that SNL skit. Land shark.
And this coincides with the fact that Pac-Man also turned 40
Here's
yesterday.
a family pontoon. They're gonna have a birthday they're never gonna forget. Hi.
How do you know they're having a birthday to begin with?
It's a family boat. What else are they gonna do? Hi!
If you're a boat
Hi.
and
That's
your
true.
insurance provider
Like I said,
offers you
this
shark
has to be the
coverage,
last thing you worry about when you're on a
then that's
pontoon in
all
Miami Bay.
Every one of those fat guys had the same tribal tattoo. But yeah, Pac-Man turned 40 yesterday.
Speaking of which, there is a celebration for that. Which I think was either today or no, it was today. Microsoft and Mojang announced Pac-Man on Minecraft.
Yes. There's a lot of new announcements coming out of Pac-Man yesterday. One of the other ones they did. I don't know much about the Minecraft Pac-Man thing, but I do know Bandai Namco got together with Twitch and are doing a thing called Pac-Man Live Studio.
You know, why am I thinking of Grand Theft Auto Vice City right now?
This is the Grand Theft Auto of shark games.
No, look at it. No, this is evening. That's the other thing, by the way. Sharks only hunt at night because they can't stand sunlight, which is why most of the actual attacks by sharks on humans has always happened during dusk because that's when humans and sharks most interact. The sun is just set. By the way, the game also acknowledges a lot of its inaccuracies. Like muskellunges, they're only supposed to be at in the Midwest, and the narrator says we don't know why they're here, but they happen to be. Am I supposed to come up on land and do this?
Sharks maintain patterns of temporary residency and favored dining
just
where
drag
shark
this guy under.
hunters stalk
You
their
can also
prey, fully
go under
aware of the
in water
grisly
and drown
horrors
them,
that
too.
await them upon a single misstep.
So getting back to Pac-Man.
Yeah, so Twitch is getting ready to launch a Pac-Man Live Studio, and there's like 3 parts to it. It's like basically you can play Pac-Man in your browser with a feature on Twitch, and it's going to be like a modernized version where you can play co-op with other players. And the fun part of that is that like as long as one person clears out the each character has 1 life, and as long as one player clears the maze and escapes, then he can move on to the next level as a team.
By the way, this is my way of playing Pac-Man. Waka, 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 waka. Waka, waka, waka. Except I'm not eating dots. I'm getting machine gun just for a bull shark.
Being a shark is a lifetime of being on the power pellet with Pac-Man. But more than that, they're putting a maze creator in the game, so you can make your own Pac-Man levels and share them with the community. And the better ones will be, like the popular ones will be pretty much hosted on the front page of this whole studio thing. So it is essentially a Pac-Man like a Pac-Man Mario Maker.
So that's the other thing. The Minecraft Pac-Man thing allows you to create your own mazes too. What happens is you play it in 3D, and you can also create your own. What's interesting is if you look up, you can see it as if how it would look if it was an actual maze.
You are about to get got.
I was trying to eat them so that I could get some
It's
help
possible that this shark's coarse textured skin will someday make a
And then of course they have like the classic
anti-pickpocket
Pac-Man on
moment.
there too, so people will be able to play for high scores on a classic Pac-Man on Pac-Man Live Studio. So that, the Microsoft Mojang Pac-Man, My Arcade is releasing a 40th version edition of their Pac-Man
Human's
micro
record
player
as a
with
steward
golden
of our
inlays.
lakes and rivers has been
Everybody's doing Pac-Man stuff. Hooray for Pac-Man.
I actually played him when it first came out in the arcade. That's how old I am.
That would have been 1980.
Yep.
And all to make way for Miss Pac-Man, which is a superior game.
I don't know. I mean, Pac Jr. is actually even better.
The Miss Pac-Man? I don't know
Oh
that.
yeah. Also much harder too. Like fighting. It's an albino element. Also much higher level. Oh wait a minute. Is he tag teaming you with somebody? That's not fair.
Yep, there's a Barracuda there.
I haven't seen yet if these guys attack each other. Surface areas. I'm able to swim my fastest when I'm seeing. Ain't gonna destroy the targets. Ah! Hey! Hey! Okay. Now he's pissing me off.
They're getting.
They're both following me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to start eating Where's the water? Well, this is a good way to get my health back.
Nice.
I wonder if the Barracuda would be... Watch this. I'm gonna grab one of the humans, and I'm just gonna take him down. Hey! Wanna go for a ride?
I'm really happy to see the stuff like Pac-Man Live Studio come out, because I've long felt that Pac-Man could easily have, like, I don't know if you watch it much, but Tetris has had kind of a renaissance recently. Things like Tetris Effect and Tetris 99 and the Tetris World Championships are still alive and well.
And of course you have the celebrated last Tetris game, which went VR.
Tetris Effect.
I want somebody. You have to be grateful that sharks really can't do that. I mean, orcas can. They do that to
Yes, they do.
This one.
Orcas are terrible and relentless.
On the other hand, they're all. Oh no. Oh, that's the. Okay, that's the one I actually have to kill. That is actually my target. So I have to be circumspect about it. Are you cute? You're on your little boat.
Probably the greatest challenge paddle boats present is
I'm not an ornithologist, but I think
They're
it's
searching.
probably a bad idea to get in the middle of flamingos' natural migration cycles. Just saying.
How can they see me that far underwater? Come on. See, there's that alligator. There's my target. I don't know if I want to go after him just yet. And for a long time, here's the thing. Arcade games... Pac-Man was... You said arcade game, that's the only thing that they thought of. They didn't think of... Well, maybe Pong. But that would make you really old sounding. Take a bite out of organized crime.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten
So, here's
all
the
about
thing.
it.
Whoops.
It's Rogue Shark.
I have 2 targets.
For
I only
now.
need 1.
Mm-hmm.
So let me go to the log. Whoops. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, I just have 1 target. But, you know, it was just so it represent... Oh, the hunters are over there. Oh, but they no longer care about me. But, you know, Pac-Man was arcades. For a long while.
Yes.
Not even Mario took that away from Pac-Man, actually. I mean, yeah, you could say Donkey Kong, Super Mario Brothers, but Mario was mostly a console thing, not an arcade thing.
I don't know about that. People love Donkey Kong.
Hi! Are you looking for me? Ah!
Oh my gosh, they messed you up.
Oh, just be... Break up their bow a bit.
You're about to eat it.
Oh yeah, I have to... The problem is that my speed is... I'm not very fast right now. So I'll have to chew on this person here. Oh, that's an object.
That will chew on you back.
Yes, that has sharp teeth too. But a catfish isn't. Keep on doing right trigger. Shoulder when I should be doing right trigger. Well, actually, okay, let me see if I can get some yummy humans here, because they're high in a lot of nutritious. They're very nutritious. To catch up to that
A
thing.
fast boat.
Well, that's why I have to skim. Oh, I also ran out of energy. Okay. Oh! This is not SeaWorld. I'm not supposed to just leap over you. I'm supposed to actually get to you.
There you go.
Jump, 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 jump. Whoa! Shoot me.
There you go.
With all the... Well... Oh, I like this. You can watch the boat sink. Sharks cannot do this either.
Sharks can't ruin entire rowboats.
No, they can't
or,
stay still.
Motorboats.
Look at all these Doritos! Damn it! I want some Doritos. Now, I wish there were more sharks just so there could be a feeding frenzy here. That'll probably be the sequel. Have other sharks that are competing with you. So, okay. So getting away from Pac-Man. What else is up?
Oh right, the who was it? C2A.
Oh yeah, they G2A. I said, you know what? Actually, we did sell about 200 stolen Steam accounts.
Yes.
Which is a big fat lie. We know that they sold way more than that. Who are they kidding?
But this was in relation to a very specific game that filed a lawsuit against them.
And it isn't that
Trying
they
to pull up the game
sold.
right now.
It isn't that they sold. It's that they knew they were stolen, so...
Yes. It was Factorio. But yeah, it was especially that they knew they had stolen keys on their hands that were illegally obtained, and they still sold them.
See, and the reason I bring this up is that I take a bite out of it.
I guess we'll have to abandon this plot thread, huh?
And the thing is that now Humble Bundle has started doing a set their full packs. They can actually have you get the game directly, and they don't give you a key. And there's a problem I
Any
have
body
with
of
that.
water saturated with sewage or slaughterhouse wastes can be
A lot of the
quite
Humble Bundles have
appealing
games
to
I already
sharks.
own. And what it basically means is if I want to do a Humble Bundle, I actually have to, I need 10,000. I have to accept the fact that, I can't just give away the extra keys to people, friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Humble Bundle will find that a lot less people are buying their bundles if they already have games that, if they're... I did thrash metal. You see, when you do thrash metal, this is probably what they imagine thrashing is like. So yeah, and I'm less likely to do a Humble Bundle if I know I can't give away the games I already own to someone else. I can't remember the last time I got a Humble Bundle anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now that they have a Humble
But
Store.
G2A has seen plenty of critics in the past. Total Biscuit, John Bain, was really critical of them before he passed away. No More Robots, right? Mike Rose and Glambeer's Rami Ismail pretty much told people that they would rather they
Some
pirated their
sharks are
games than
scavenging.
buy from G2A since they make the same amount of money either way off the sales. So nobody likes G2A. Everybody knows what G2A is doing, and
Pirates love G2A.
this. Oh yeah, and this is one of those situations where basically somebody got away with putting G2A's feet to the fire for once.
Like I said, I don't want to say I don't care, but what I do care about is that they basically ruined it for everybody else. So like I said, I like being able to give away codes. And I can't do that anymore when I do a Humble Bundle. I mean, I can still gift games, and I hope that Humble Bundle will allow you to have that option. Don't give me a code, just send it to this, just send the game to this person. This specific person.
Yeah.
But it's easier to just give someone a code and say, okay, here, just whatever. I mean, I got an extra code of Old World, and little did I realize my Epic Press account already put the game on my library. So I was able to just tell Scott, here's the code, go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott is going to be talking about Old World in the next podcast. The only thing about Old World is that it's still in early access. So it's not complete. It's fun,
Right.
but it's still incomplete.
Yeah, I do like what they're doing with it. Like it is very cool how they decided to put sort of Crusader Kings aging king elements together with the Civilization style.
I think we talked.
And it's worth noting that it comes from the designer behind Civilization,
5.
I do believe 3 and 4.
this. Let's see.
And the team is full of veterans that, yeah, you're gonna have to jump that.
I have to get a head start.
And the team is full of veterans that worked on Civilization games. So that's neat. Free Willy!
This is such a dolphin shark. Here's something behind me, but I want that controller back first. It's on the other side here. More Doritos.
Not
Hooray!
really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything.
Oh, guess what? The hunters are here. The hunter's my target? Yeah, I guess it is. Hi! You know, here's the reason. They're not worried about it. They're not mad at me killing all the humans. Those are their Doritos. There's a reason why they hit
It
them.
kind of looks like they're shooting directly into the rudder of their airboat to try to kill you.
I never saw a shark with these kind of moves. It's actually better for me to take out the boat to actually try and attack them. So.
Ooh, I think one of them fell in the water.
That's fine.
Did they just throw a grenade at you?
Probably this is. Oh, guess what? Their boat is nearly done.
These guys are out of control.
Hello! Now you're
Get
in
'em.
my area. Let's see how good your guns are when I'm like this. You're in the water like this. Where'd you go? Oh, hi.
One of them ran for land, I think.
Yeah, we've already shown that. You're further out.
Oh, man. He's smart. He went way inland.
There's someone in after me. It's probably the... where is it? Oh, no. Someone is after me. I see the red...
I think it's still telling you to go back after that hunter that got
they're
away.
gone. They're gone. They're done. There's no... It's no longer a mission. See, it's completed.
Ah. Well, there you go.
But it probably means that there was a predatory fish that was after me. Maybe a crocodile or something. So... let's go back here, because now I can go after these crocodiles who thought they were big and hot. And now it's my turn to turn the tables. Anyway, the entire point is that, you know, they ruined a good thing.
Yeah, I mean... It's good. It is good that somebody put a lawsuit, because that is bullshit.
But even if no one put a lawsuit in it, that Humble wouldn't have been motivated to do this to make it keyless.
Yeah, true that.
And you know, well, here's the thing. You know, Valve had a similar problem, if I remember. You know, because every time they had one of their sales, people would buy up tons and tons of keys and then resell it later for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Did they just, like, limit how many you could purchase, or...?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know there hasn't been a lot of,
For human hunters and
discussion
animal predators
of,
alike, the bayou is
that
good
problem.
for its wildness and
So
generosity.
it got solved, and people can still get Steam codes.
Yes.
I don't want to deal with this.
But it wants you to deal with the muscle launch.
Wait, how many muscle launches are after me? Oh, look, this tiny little muscle. One of them is a tiny little muscle launch.
It's a school of muscle launches.
That was before I had an electric light. Hey! Don't touch my swimsuit area. Hey, wait a minute. Is he an electric light too?
Nope, he's just dead.
I completed one mission. Oh, that must have been a mission.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go after a crocodile. What's this? Oh, I found a landmark.
Nice.
I I used to buy Sunshine sunscreen until I read it contains 7 hormone-disrupting chemicals in
This
palm oil.
place is horrible.
You know that Florida man is a meme, so...
This entire bayou is like an environmental representation of Florida man.
But here's the thing, that's the entire point of the game. One thing that, the game is a parody, but you have to ask, what is it a parody of? Well, man is fucking with nature, and this shark is just nature fucking them back with teeth.
Mm-hmm.
There's also eating turtles. He was an escaped turtle. He was tossed down the, Dude, compare you with me. Okay? If you want some, I'll give you some. But you're not going to survive this.
Depends on her nimbleness.
He was a brave little fish.
That's just and I'm just a teenager. You know? There's the good alligator. Are you running away? No.
That was something.
Cap.
He did like physics for he did like physics and acrobatics for a second.
Slap him in the face. Slap him in the face. Oh, he did the same thing. So, let me snap on him first. Oh, hey! Hey, that's right. Stay on land.
He's coming.
Don't kiss me. Oh, that hurt. Okay. To grab it.
Get yourself another snack.
Quick help.
There you go. Back to the
Stay in the Midwest. You're not supposed to be here. Round 2.
miss.
Yeah. That's when you lunge and you complete this. Ow. Ow!
Oh no, he got you.
If
Yes.
it makes you feel better, I ate the heck out of some crockpot alligator kielbasa bites earlier.
What else is going on? I know there's one last item.
Let me see.
According to the county administrator, Chuck Huckleberry, the lack of effectiveness of piecemeal technocratic solutions here can only be solved with more piecemeal
really feel like upgrading my
technocratic
sonar.
solutions.
So it looks like a Xbox Live replacement for the original Xbox has been announced.
So, this is not like Microsoft is bringing back the original Xbox Live. What it's intended to do is allow you to play games like Halo multiplayer, which you still cannot do in other Xbox multiplayer. The difference between this is, see, originally, before there was an Xbox Live, you could play Halo multiplayer by using GameSpy Tunnel, to basically trick the Xbox into thinking you were playing in a linked network, you know, LAN party. But the problem with that is there would be no leaderboards, no things that you expect from having the online experience. So this at least allows people to enjoy that. I'm not doing well. Well, he's not doing well. He's only an 8. Face my tail.
Let's see.
But the interesting part is that Microsoft is not helping, but they're not hindering either. Those yummy, yummy alligator chunks. There we go.
So this would be like a solution to play games like Mech Assault or Crimson Skies.
Basically. I mean, you can play Crimson Skies Online on Xbox Live, but we're talking about games before that.
Uh-huh.
And also, you know, some people don't just want to be able to play their own modded games. I better get out of here.
Man, that tail whip he's got is
What
vicious.
remains
Well, he is
of
level
the shark
15, I'm
will be
only level
fodder
7.
for worms, bacteria, and other
So you're going
small
way beyond
creatures
your
that dine on the
threshold.
But like I said, the interesting thing
Vegetation
is that
salinity
Microsoft's not Nintendoing it
zones
up,
in this
you know, sending
area
cease and
include fresh
desist
marsh,
orders.
intermediate marsh,
They're basically just
brackish
standing
marsh,
by and just
saline
giving a golf
marsh.
clap.
The resilient bull shark is able to navigate all of
See if
them
this
with
alligator is easier
ease.
to get. When you get away from the yucky, green, polluted water, it is kind of a beautiful game. A beautiful sea. Then you get into this crap. This can't be healthy. Look at this.
Yeah.
Even for Bayou, this is just gross. I mean, this algae here, this is the type of algae you see in places that are not healthy.
Oh yeah, like earlier we saw an entire like warehouse of barrels just sitting on the ground.
It's a regular algae. Wait, is someone... Was that a... Did someone... I thought someone had put a sniper.
Yeah, that was weird.
You know, I'm just telling you right now, Alligator, that your big brother messed me up and just taking it out of you. Oh, wait, this is...
Get it.
So, you reviewed this.
I didn't, but our
Someone did.
website did.
Shack News reviewed it. So what did the review say?
9 out of 10.
Okay.
Like one of the most.
Here's the thing. The score is fine, but I don't care about scores.
Well, I was about to explain this one. Really, really good like environments. Lots of varied regions. Which, like I said earlier, there's like 8 different regions that you can explore in this game, and this is just like everything we've seen here is just one of them.
Ow. Let me get out of here.
Lots of collectibles and secrets to find, fun combat, and like tons and tons of like customizables.
Yeah, like I said, you're not going to see it here, but eventually you can become a megalodon. I also saw one in which you become a weird spiked prehistoric shark. But
You can get like weird rock armor.
I mean, already I have an electric bite.
You can get like other bioelectric powers, like you can put off an area of effect electric blast. It's kind of ridiculous what you can do to your shark in this game
You know what?
to turn it into the ultimate killing eating
I
machine.
think that's just plus. I think if the entire game was just you swimming and eating humans and having to deal with hunters, I think that would have been enough for a lot of people. Because, again, it's the power of fantasy. You're a big bad shark and you're going to show humans what for this time.
Yeah, it's a classic tale of revenge. Evil man kills your mom,
Would you say it's
throws you under the... You eat his... Yes. Only Michael Caine probably would have been okay with being associated with this.
At least killing that. Ow! I can tail whip too, you know. And, okay. I'm having a lot of fun with it too.
Honestly, I found that shark a little one note to build a whole season around.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people say that you can complete this game in 9 hours. I've also seen that you can complete it in like 30 hours if you like go after every single collectible in the game.
Yeah, you know, this is the kind of game I would savor, you know. I'm not in a rush to complete the game. I really am not. I'm just enjoying being a shark, leveling up, eating people. And I think a lot of my time will just be eating people and then just trying to get away from the law. Or eat the law. I mean, you could do a lot of things in Saints Row, but one thing you couldn't do was eat the cops.
If only.
Hey, you know, maybe they make a zombie version of Saints Row. And
They made a remaster of Saints Row 3.
yes, they did. A lot of people were wondering why they didn't do a remaster of Saints Row 2.
They're supposedly going to do more, but, like, I don't know. Like, Saints Row 3 wasn't all that long ago, and I think that the game as it was already stood up for, like, modern times.
Yeah. The only real problem I have two real problems with Saints Row. One, your character from 2 becomes a nasty person, and I lost all sympathy for the character I was playing. Which is a shame because I always loved using the Cockney voice. For some reason, having a Cockney in a Grand Theft Auto game was just is just too sweet to, you know, it's like, I think they all saw some Guy Ritchie films and decided they wanted to have a Cockney gangster as well option.
You're right. They do need to do a reboot of Grand Theft Auto 2.
I mean, you mean Saints Row 2?
No, I mean Grand Theft Auto 2.
Well, Grand Theft Auto 2
that was actually
was top down though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They need to like take that and redo it in like Grand Theft, like modern Grand Theft Auto style.
And the second thing is, I don't know why, but Volition seems to think that Johnny Gat is a great character. They had this particular obsession with him. I couldn't give two shits about Johnny Gat. He's just an asshole, and there's nothing in the in the game that makes him any different from anybody else. He shoots guns.
They like him so much that they put him in Lawbreakers.
Really? That's Cliff Blazinski. What did Volition have to do with Lawbreakers?
Oh wait, no. What was the one?
Oh no, you're thinking of Agents
of Mayhem. Yeah. You're right.
They made an entire DLC revolving around him. Gat out of hell. It's just, he's not that interesting a character. You know who's interesting a character? The one I play. I'd rather play as my character than your character. I never played Saints Row 3, but I will say that the graphics look gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
As befits a remaster, but still.
Yeah, I mean, they did polish it up a little bit. I just don't know that it needed to be remastered so soon.
I'm just wondering, this remaster we're getting, is it actually the 8th gen, and it's just down to 7th? And they're basically...
I don't know.
It's entirely possible that this is actually the 8th gen version that's brought down to 7th generation, and they'll have an 8th generation ready, or, you know, or if Microsoft has a hand in it. Because here's the thing, the trailer was released by Microsoft, so it's entirely possible if you buy this version, you're actually getting the Xbox Series X version too.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen the PC. I'm pretty sure it's being released for PC as well, remastered. It'll be interesting to see how that looks. It'll probably be a preview for the Xbox Series X version. Anyway, this was Maneater.
Yep.
And if you want to find out more, we're going to be discussing more of this on the next episode of GamingPodcast.net, where you can find me, Scott, and TJ. And additionally, TJ is a writer for Shack News, and you can see his stuff there.
Yep.
So anyways, you can find me at Jonah Falcon on Twitter.
I am at Johnny Chugs.
And we will see you next week with another game. I'm going to have to think hard about the next one. You know it is coming out next week, and that is Minecraft Dungeons.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing people say it's addictive.
Yeah, and the funny part is that it's a budget game. It's compared to other games of its ilk, it's kind of bare bones. I mean, it's not shallow, but I'm saying there's no real crafting. There's no, you know, it's very base level Diablo, but people are really enjoying it. And there's a mode after the campaign mode to keep it fresh. So. But yeah, we'll see what game we come up with next week. I've actually started playing this War of Mine, because I got it a long time ago, but I never really started playing it, so I've started playing that. And
cool.
I saw there was a board game, too. There's a board game adaptation.
This War of Mine?
Yeah. You can probably guess what the motif of that is. Anyways, we'll see you next week.
Have fun, be cool, play games, y'all.